There's a quiet kind of power that no one teaches us in school, the power of silence. In a world addicted to announcements where every idea becomes a tweet and every dream turns into a post, most people are unknowingly leaking their future before it ever begins. It feels good, doesn't it? To say, I'm going to start a business. I'm going to write a book. I'm going to change the world. The dopamine hits, the validation pours in. But what if I told you that telling everyone your plans could be the very thing that keeps you from finishing them? I know, because I've made that mistake. When I was younger, I couldn't wait to share every idea I had. Every vision felt like fire in my chest, and talking about it made me feel like I was already halfway there. But here's the trap. Talking feels like progress. Doing is where the battle really is. You see, when you start broadcasting your dreams, people respond in three ways. Some will cheer you on with zero understanding of the road you'll walk. Others will smile while secretly hoping you fail. And many, many more will project their own fears onto your vision. They'll say, "Are you sure that's realistic? That sounds risky. I tried something like that once, didn't work." They mean well, but their words are seeds. And if your belief isn't rooted deep, their doubts will grow faster than your dream ever will. Sharing your vision too soon is like planting a seed and digging it up every day to show people it's real. That's not how things grow. Here's another truth. When you speak your goals too loudly, you trick your brain into thinking you've already accomplished something. You get the social reward without the struggle. You feel celebrated before you've earned the win. And suddenly, the hunger fades. That energy you could have used to build, it's gone, spent on applause, not effort. Wasted on conversations, not creation. I'm not saying you should walk your journey alone, but you must choose who gets a seat at your table, because not everyone deserves access to your unbirthed dream. When I started building something big, something that no one believed in, I learned to stop explaining. I didn't argue. I didn't try to convert doubters. I let my silence do what words never could. Protect my momentum. We worked in quiet rooms with cheap food and tired eyes. No press, no praise, just purpose. And when it finally succeeded, when the world asked, "How did this happen?" I smiled, because by the time they saw it, it was already too late to stop it. Here's another reason to keep your plans to yourself. Jealousy wears a friendly face. There are people in your life right now who would rather see you stay potential than become proof. They'll hug you, but never clap. They'll listen, but never encourage. Why? Because your growth reminds them of their stagnation. And instead of rising with you, they'll try to tether you to their comfort. So protect your vision. It is not a group project. Sometimes we speak our goals out loud because we're scared. Scared we'll fail. Scared we won't follow through unless we make it public. But fear-based accountability is fragile. It makes you perform for the crowd, not for your soul. And fear should never be the fuel. Let purpose drive you instead. At the end of the day, no one cares what you said you were going to do. They only see what you actually did. So let the results speak. Let the work whisper in quiet hours and scream from the mountaintop when it's done. You owe no one a play-by-play. You don't have to prove the vision while it's still fragile. You don't need applause before the symphony has even begun. Keep it sacred. Keep it small. Keep it silent. And when it's ready, when it's real, they'll see it with their own eyes, and you won't have to say a word. So to the dreamers, the builders, the rebels in the making, let silence be your strategy. Let action be your answer. And let success be your loudest moment.